A system reports that there is a difficulty logging in for one or maybe more system users. System users are users that use the system. That's quite simple. They are located in a file, system users. And that means that if there is a problem with a login, you would normally look into this file and see if there is anything that is visibly wrong. Click on active users, because the non-actives are irrelevant. And then what do we see? We see that we have two Catherines here. Here and this one. That means that is probably the cause of the login difficulty. This one is not connected to a name and address. This one is connected to a name and address. So what needs to be done is these two need to be brought together in a subselection. So now we have them here. And then we can say we want to keep this one. And we do reductions. So we're merging them together. And we click OK. The one that will remain is Catherine. Why is this asked again? Because it is very dangerous if you forget to subselect and there are others here in the selection, they will all be merged onto one, and there's no way to recover from that. So this procedure in principle is limited to the system administrator, the office manager or the system administrator. In all events, we confirm that we want to keep the 805, and it now brings those together. We're not done yet, because now we open this and we see that we have here a wrong name. So we take the E off. It will indicate that we have another one that looks a little bit similar. I presume this is not the same. So now we should be good. All of this, what we just did, is protected under the system administrator. That means that if we would not be the system administrator, let's say okay, so now we have a user that is not the system administrator, system user. In principle, I should not be able, see, so we are now capable of reviewing this, but this is locked because Ryan does not have system user privileges, which means we can verify it, but we cannot modify it. So that is the point. If there is an issue with system user entries, it needs to be repaired by somebody who has system user privileges. Now, how could this happen? What we just saw is often the result of the user logging in a little bit too early after a software update. If Xmatic is being modified on the server, it distributes these modifications to the clients and that takes a little bit of time. If during that transfer of the update to the clients, a user tries to log in, sometimes it does what we saw here. It creates a new system user record with one character more than the original one. That's why when there is an update being installed, it is useful not to immediately jump in, but to give it 30 seconds before attempting to log in.